Welcome back, everybody. You know, here on the show, we have a segment called TikTok Famous, and we feature TikTokers all around the globe and show you how cool they are. Much cooler than me, I'll tell you that right now. Now, generally, we feature TikTokers who aren't local, right? So we do Zoom interviews with them, but I found probably the biggest TikTok follower that we've interviewed. He's got almost 800,000 followers. His name is Alex Nino, and he's from Fresno. Can you believe that? We're going to talk to him right after we play my favorite TikTok of his. Check this out.
My daddy's got a BMW. Well, my daddy drives a Mercedes.
My father drives an Aston Martin. My papa drives a Rolls Royce. My dad drives a Ram 1500.
My daddy's got a BMW. Well, my daddy drives a Mercedes.
Alex Nino in the house.
Hi,
Welcome. Nice to
Excited
meet
to be
you.
here. Nervous, but excited.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good. Well, not very. You know what? I gotta share a quick story. So last night, we live in a condo, and I parked in the wrong spot. So it was in my neighbor's spot, and I go out this morning, and I notice my car's not there. So I go to the office. I'm like, hey, did my car get towed? Yeah. Like, oh, great. Guess how much it was to get my car out?
I would say at least $1,000.
No, thank God, not that. It was $371.
Oh,
but
okay.
Still,
that's still a lot of money.
ridiculous.
Yeah, just get your car out.
I know.
Oh man. At least it wasn't stolen.
True, I was thinking about that. I know, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's like I took $371 and I just lit it on fire.
You literally, because you just gave it away to get your car back.
Right.
You need your car.
I know. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. It's so funny. What's random that you asked me how I was. I was talking about this on the air last week. I always ask my guests, "How are you?"
Yeah.
And my wife and I were talking, and we were like, "Well, what are they gonna say when I say how are you? Oh well, I'm doing bad today." You know? So it's funny you asked me. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm not doing.
You're not gonna fake it. You're not gonna be like, oh, I'm doing good when you had an issue this morning.
Exactly. We gotta be real. You're real on your TikTok, so
yeah, I try to be.
Now let's focus the attention on you. You're also a truck driver.
Yes.
So you're on the road a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
You started your TikTok in 2019 just for fun.
Just for fun, just because I wanted to have a TikTok.
Just okay. And then it's almost 2022 now. You've got almost 800,000 followers.
Yeah.
That is insane. How the heck did you do that?
Honestly, so before I started even making content with trucking videos, it was more like I started off doing Mexican videos. So it's like your Mexican win, or like just stuff based off of Mexican culture, stuff like that. And I remember posting my first video. Me and my wife were going to the flea market in Orosi, and she had forgot her purse with the baby stuff. Mm-hmm. So I ran into the house real quick, and I was like, I'm gonna make a quick video. And I recorded myself making the video, and I posted it, just not thinking anything of it, just posted it. And by the time we got to the flea market, I already had like 50,000 views. And I was like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Because I would post videos before, like I said, with my son, and it was just for fun. Never thought anything of it. And then once I seen that kind of get that many views, and it kept getting more and more and more. That was my first viral video. I think it got like 2 million views. And that happened. It went from 50,000 to when I woke up in the morning, I had like almost 500,000. I was like, hey, what's going on?
Wow.
This is crazy. Yeah. So then I just kept posting more of that kind of content. And then I kind of just started feeling like my content wasn't doing so. Like I started running out of ideas. Mm-hmm. And I told one of my friends, I was like, dude, I don't know what to do anymore. And then he was like, why don't you do trucking videos? He's like, I think it's pretty interesting to know what you guys do out on the road, just like all this behind the scenes. And I was like, I'll try it. And I tried to post the first video about it. It flopped. No views. It had like 10 views. And I was just like, oh man. So I went back to doing what I was regularly doing. And then I posted a video one night. I finished working late at night. It was like 4 a.m, and I did a logbook video how I show people how to do a logbook.
Yeah.
And
my dad was a cross-country trucker, so I know all about that.
So when I woke up, that had like over 100,000 views, and I was like, oh dang, like you know what, maybe I'll try another video.
Yeah.
And then the next time I went up to work, I did a nighttime routine, pretty much what I do before I go to bed in my truck, after I finish a long day of work. And when I woke up to that one almost had 1 million views too. So I was like, oh dang, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this. And then pretty much that's how it just kind of escalated to where I'm at right now.
Now, here's a question. So when you get to this kind of point on TikTok, can you make money off monetization?
Yeah, so I actually started when I first started, they didn't have a monetization feature. It's probably barely been like a year, I would say, or so that they rolled out that feature. And I've been making money off of it since I think you have to have 100,000 followers.
Okay.
So once they rolled out that feature, I already had surpassed that. So they automatically, once I applied for it, I pretty much got approved for it right away. Yeah, so I've been making money off of TikTok as well and truck driving. So
now you've got 2 jobs. See, that's
Pretty
the
much.
fascinating thing of
There's
this is
a lot of ways to make money.
yeah, and basically you're an influencer,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
A TikTok
you can.
influencer.
You can say that.
But you never thought that this would happen.
No,
that's the funny
I
thing.
never. I remember I used to make YouTube videos with my family, and I always wanted that to like take off, and it never did. So I kind of just like laid back and not really did anything anymore. I did that for like about a year, and then TikTok came around, and I remember I used to make fun of my niece because she used to post videos. It's when TikToks they would just do the dancing, and she would do all the dancing videos, and I would make fun of her. I would tell my wife, "Why do you have TikTok? Like it's like a little kid app." And then she's like, "No, it's not." Like she showed me videos, and I downloaded it, and then the rest pretty much is
It's
history, I
history,
guess.
yeah. You know, TikTok is interesting because it is, I would say, I feel like it's bigger than Facebook now.
It's getting
getting there.
big. I mean, Facebook is a really big platform, but I feel like TikTok is just right behind it, or maybe even at the same level to it, because there's so many people using it.
So okay, what's next? What are your hopes now? You're gonna keep doing this
With TikTok? I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna just see how far it can get me. I want to try hitting 1 million at least before the end of the year. That's my goal right there, to hit 1 million before the end. But I really do it just because I actually enjoy doing it, and I like seeing all the engagement on the videos. It kind of makes you, I don't know, it's like a weird feeling to post a video and then start seeing a bunch of like views, and like it's a cool feeling.
It's kind of like since you're on the road, it can be lonely. I know my dad would always tell me that, you know. So this is a nice way to interact with people.
Yeah, it really is.
On the road.
Yeah, it is. I remember when I first started truck driving, the first night I went up, because I was so used to always being with my family, and the first night I went up, I remember I was thinking to myself, I was like, am I really gonna do this? Like, where I'm away, I'm not sleeping in bed with my wife, I'm sleeping in the truck, like I'm not home. So I kind of got emotional the first night I went up, and I remember talking to my brother-in-law, because he works with me as well. He was like, no, it's normal. Like, that's how I got the first night too. It's just something, it's different. And he was like, just keep, like, you'll be fine. And sure enough,
it's probably helping.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love coming home and being able to spend time with my family. I feel like you enjoy it a little more, knowing that you're gonna be gone for 3-4 days in a row maybe, and you don't know when your next day off is gonna be.
And we're looking at some of your TikToks right now next to you. Which one's that?
That one, I was trying to get David Dobrik. I was trying to get his attention. So I was doing he does a famous gum trick where he spits it out and kicks it in the air and then catches it again. So right here, every day I was doing, it was like a day 10 or day 6 of trying to get David Dobrik to notice me by doing this famous gum trick. Yeah, I did it for like about 20 days.
Okay. Did he notice you?
No, he didn't notice. But the only reason I stopped is because we got into like a really bad car accident. Yeah, so that kind of just stopped the whole movement of me even trying to get that, because then it was just like a whole different situation at the time, and I just stopped. I just didn't do it anymore.
But now, do you post every day?
Yeah, I try to post at least once. Sometimes I'll post like 4 times in a day. Wow. It just depends. Like,
does that help?
Yeah, it does help, especially when they're video, like, I try pushing out videos where it's like not just truck driving videos. So I don't want to, that way people aren't like, oh, he just does truck driving TikToks. Like I wanna like where
So you
people
show
are
your
like
family. And
yeah, I show my family. I
do
do
funny
like funny
videos.
videos. I do a variety of stuff. So like I'm always having ideas, especially when I'm driving. I'll be driving and then I'm like, oh, I can do this video.
Right.
And then like whenever I pull over, I'll record a draft, and then once I not working anymore, I'll take my phone out and I'll record the video.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's funny. It's like it basically you're now an actor and an artist.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, essentially,
creative.
yeah,
So.
it's crazy, and I never thought that I would actually be getting paid from TikTok or actually doing TikTok as I am right now.
Yeah. Well, everybody check out Alex Nino on TikTok. It's at Alex Nino underscore.
Underscore,
Okay,
yes.
perfect. Or you can connect with him on Instagram at Alex Nino. I was looking at your Instagram. You've got about 8,000 followers there.
I
right?
have
Or-
9,000
or nine, okay.
9,700 right now.
So you need more followers on
Yeah,
Instagram. So
yes.
follow him there. But let's get Alex, a Fresno dude. Were you born and raised here?
Yeah, I was born in Fresno and raised in Dinuba.
I love it. I love it. Let's help this local man out. TikTok famous Alex Nino. TikTok at Alex Nino underscore. Let's help him get. Him get to a million.
To a million, hopefully by the end of the year.
By the end of the year. So. Thank you, brother, for coming in.
Thank you for
making
having
the
me. I
time.
appreciate it.
Yeah, our
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
I'm Austin Breed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk Live. It is Thursday, the 28th of October. I'm Austin Breed. We've got a fun event coming up in November, early November. It's through the CASA program foundation, and we're going to talk to Paul all about it right after we play this commercial. Check it out.
Ready, Central Valley. The next big chef cook-off is coming to Chukchansi Park, Saturday, November 6th. It's the first annual CASA's Chef Cookout to support CASA of Fresno and Madera counties, the voice that matters for our Central Valley's foster youth. Watch the hottest chefs go head-to-head where you decide who takes the cake. Tickets are limited, so visit FresnoGrizzlies.com now and purchase your tickets.
Welcome, Paul.
Hello, Austin. How are you doing today?
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there?
Hanging in there. Got my car towed this morning, so that's the only thing I can think about.
Well, I had a flat tire yesterday, and I had to buy a whole new tire. I tried to cut a corner, and I actually hit the curb, and I popped it myself. Self-inflicted wound.
Was it expensive to get repaired?
Over $200. And I was late to begin with, and I was trying to save time. I ended up having to call somebody and pick up the food I had prepared for a men's dinner because I was stuck. Anyway, that's okay.
It is what it is.
Life improves.
Yeah, right. When something horrible happens, something good will happen.
That's right. What about this weather?
The weather's beautiful. I love it. Cannot complain at all.
I hope it holds.
I know.
First, I'd like to just share a little bit about CASA.
Yes,
Stands
let's
for
do that.
Court Appointed Special Advocates. We're nationwide. Actually, in some states, it's called GAL, G-A-L, instead of CASA on the East Coast.
Okay.
But we're a nonprofit that we recruit volunteers, we train them, we supervise them, they're sworn in, then they actually, by the court, then they get an appointing order to a foster child. They serve 18 months. Usually about 15 hours a month of time is needed. We're actually taking husband and wives or teams, partners. If you want to join together, you can both be the advocate together as a team. That's something that's new, and we're finding it really helps a lot of people because when one can't participate in the child's life, the other one can. What is impactful is the kids. They receive someone who cares about them and takes a special interest in their life. They're kind of fall through the cracks. I mean, you don't really hear about foster children, but there's actually over 2,500 in Fresno and Madera counties. Now, we couldn't possibly help all of them. Roughly 20%, or about 500 of those kids, have a history that requires a CASA advocate. The court decides. We don't decide. The court says, no, this child needs an advocate. So our job is to recruit them and train them, get them sworn in. We provide a supervisor to help you with your case. And you're actually be the eyes and ears of the court and the voice of the child. But you also have parental rights at school, at the doctor, over visitation, and over where they live. So there's it's kind of like Big Brothers in a way, except that you have authority. You have some more responsibility. So we helped 329 kids last year. The year before was a record. We helped 350. So with COVID last year, it went down a little. But we need to help 500 this year.
Okay.
So we need to grow our program. And not only do we need volunteers, desperately volunteers, the people that will be an advocate, bring their compassion, then we also need to raise money. And that's the part where our events come into play. We get some grants and some government funding, but about 30% of our budget comes from local events. So we have cooked up a new one.
Nice term there.
Thank you. It's the Casa Chef Cook-Off, and we think it's going to be really exciting. We have 6 chefs. They're going to be going head-to-head, Iron Chef kitchen style. We've got a really wonderful kitchen set up. It'll be very professional. You'll be able to see the chefs cooking. Each ticket, for $50, you'll get 7 tickets for food. So you could sample each one of the chef's meals, and then you can sample the favorite one twice. And we have a really nice perfect edge chef's knife that goes to the grand prize to the top chef.
Oh, cool.
We have wine and beer, and so your ticket will include a drink ticket. It's 21 and up. It's not for children. This is an adult event, but it's going to take place at Chancey Park, which is a great venue.
Yeah.
And the weather's going to be fantastic. We have the John Clifton Blues Band that's going to be playing music for us live. And then we also are going to have some artists who have some art on display. So as you mingle around and enjoy the grounds, enjoy the music, enjoy the food, we expect it to be just a wonderful evening. And we really hope you join us. If you want to get a ticket, you can go to the Grizzlies, FresnoGrizzlies.com.
Okay.
Or the CASA website, CasaFresnoMadera.org, and click on the link and buy your tickets. We have limited number of tickets available, so we hope to have you join us.
So this is next weekend, Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m.?
5 to 9.
Or 5 to 9, okay. And
So it's not quite to your bedtime.
yeah, I know. I should make it out there then. I want to talk a little bit. Last time we talked, we had the duck race.
Yes.
How did that go?
We did very well for our first race. We sold over 5,000 ducks, which was our goal.
Okay.
At $5 a crack.
Yeah.
So that turned out pretty good. It's scheduled for May 28th next year at Wildwater Adventure Park.
Cool.
We'll actually have an in-person race. It'll be in the big blue wave, and we'll have a trap, and we'll put all the ducks that are sold or that are in the race in the pool, and the first ones into the trap will be the winners.
I love it.
And we're really trying to get an automobile lease donated for our grand prize.
Oh, that'd be great.
Last year was $1,000, but our goal is to either raise it to $5,000 or even a car lease.
That would be awesome. Tell me, how did you guys come up with the idea for the chef dinner?
We're very fortunate. One of our advocate supervisors, Elena, she is friends with a couple of the chefs, Chef Rob Vieira, and they came up with this concept on their own and then approached Casa and said, hey, we'd like to do this event. We think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. And we're trying to use all local food. We have Crew Winery. Some of the local breweries are going to be providing beer. JD Food is one of our executive chef sponsors. We have Freshco Produce has donated the produce. The meat market, both the Fresno and the Clovis store, have donated a significant amount of money towards the meat, the protein that's going to be prepared. And even Sprouts Farmers Market has kicked in. So those are the sponsors. So we've had all of our food donated, and the chefs are donating their time. And so we think it's a pretty good value. 7 samples we think will fill you up. Even though there will be taco trucks, if you're hungrier than the samples, you will have a means for satisfying that also.
Very good. So, all right, well, check it out, everybody. Saturday, November 6th, 5 to 9 p.m. Grizzlies Stadium, Chuck Chancey Park, where the Grizzlies play. And you can only sell 500 tickets, right?
Correct.
So get in on it now.
We recommend you get your tickets right away.
Okay.
We're hoping to sell out. Of course, You know, Fresno's typically a walk-up crowd.
Yeah.
You know, so we aren't close to selling out yet, but we're optimistic. The weather's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we think it'll be a very fine evening and something that the community will, like our crab feed is, we've had 22 of those and they're very successful.
Right.
So we're hoping it'll be just a little different venue though.
Yeah.
And a little different feel, a little different flavor.
It's fun. It's fun.
But it'll be a great event. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Paul. Good to see you. I'll see you next time.
All righty.
All right. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We're back with another guest live and local next.
Ready, Central Valley. The next big chef cook-off is coming to Chukchansi Park, Saturday, November 6th. It's the first annual CASA's Chef Cookout to support CASA of Fresno and Madera counties, the voice that matters for our Central Valley's foster youth. Watch the hottest chefs go head-to-head where you decide who takes the cake. Tickets are limited, so visit FresnoGrizzlies.com now and purchase your tickets.
Hey, welcome to the 3 o'clock hour of Central Valley Talk Live. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building. Hopefully your day's going well so far. Already the 28th of October. Monday is November. That is just hard to believe. I am Austin Reed. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on Air. Got a cool event coming up in November, November 20th in Hanford. And joining us live in our Tower District studios to tell us more is Brad Albert with the City of Hanford. Brad is the Parks and Community Services Director. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to meet you in person. I think the last time we talked was through Zoom, so it's always nice to put a face from the computer to in person, you know?
Yep.
So, welcome. Tell us, what's happening?
Well, we've got a brand new event. First time we've ever done this. We are going to be having a real ice skating rink in the middle of Civic Park, which is a historic, surrounded by 100-plus-year-old buildings, for the first time, and we're calling it Hanford Winter Wonderland.
I like that name.
All kinds of things to do. We'll be open 7 days a week, from 4 p.m. to 9:30 on the weekdays, from noon to 9:30 on Saturday, Sunday. On weekends, live entertainment, beer and wine garden, Santa, of course. Got to have Santa there. Food vendors, food trucks, and just an outstanding event for the entire family.
Now, is this an annual event?
We hope so.
Okay.
This is the inaugural.
This is the inaugural. Wow.
Event. So we'll be open from November 20th all the way through January 9th. So that's kind of 3 holidays there. So we're really looking forward to it, inviting people into the community, be able to kind of experience the charm of historic Hanford. Hanford just turned 130 years old this past summer, so we've got a lot of really cool, the courthouse, the Bastille, the Civic Auditorium, are really beautiful turn-of-the-century buildings.
What was the idea of this? How did this come about?
Well, we're always looking for ways to create destinations, and we thought we had a great venue, a great location. With COVID and people kind of hibernating, I think more and more we're seeing people want to get out a little bit. Hopefully, things have subsided a little bit. So we just think this is a great outdoor activity. It's in the fresh air. It's healthy. It's a lot of socializing, I'm sure, will happen. So we think it's just going to be a great family event. We're working with Amtrak. We have a train station. So you come in on the train, and we have a vintage, we call it Freddie the fire truck. Will pick you up and bring you to the ice rink.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, yeah, it should be a good time.
Now, Hanford is such a cool location, and I think this is a good way for people in Fresno to even check out Hanford, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it took a little over a half hour, really, today to get here.
Right, it's not far.
So we're not too far. We hope to attract, from, Fresno, Kings, Kern, and Tulare counties. That's kind of our target market. You'll be hearing us on the radio all over come Monday.
Oh, very good with commercials.
Yeah, we're going to try to really market this thing well.
Now, you have your sweatshirt.
I do.
And we got to showcase that. That came in today.
Just came in today. So these are our Winter Wonderland. We did black, so they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
$30 pre-sale. You can go on our website. There'll be $40 once we open up. I didn't bring Christmas ornaments, to kind of commemorate Winter Wonderland 2021. Hopefully it's the beginning of many.
Yeah.
And this becomes an annual event and people kind of plan on it, but it's all new to us. We're learning. Everything is done, a majority is done with online ticketing at the website. Starts Monday. We also have a really cool area. It's called the North Pole Lounge. Oh. It's an outdoor fenced-in area in front of the Bastille, the old jailhouse. Okay. And Home Depot has become a sponsor, and there's a picture of it right there.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have fire pits and heaters, and you'll be able to get your food. You'll be able to go grab a beer or a wine, and it's kind of a private gathering place. Uh-huh. So company parties, birthday parties, anniversaries. We think it's going to be really, really cool, and it's right next to the ice rink.
For you, being a part of the planning committee, how fun has this been?
This has been a lot of fun. It's getting real right now. Yeah. They'll actually be there on November 8th to begin the install. Okay. The company we work with is actually out of Florida, of all places. Oh. So they're starting their trucks out here next week. We'll get here. We'll take about 8 to 10 days to get it in. We're going to put a 10-foot wide city logo that will be embedded in the ice.
Oh, nice.
That will be pretty cool to kind of serve as a focal point, and people will kind of skate counterclockwise around that. We have a brand new real Christmas tree. Okay. We'll be doing a Christmas tree lighting at 6 p.m. on the 20th, the night we open. So we'll have a choir out there and, flip the switch and here we go.
So what's the timing on November 20th?
November 20th is a Saturday. We open at 12 noon.
Okay, 12 noon.
And we do an hour and a half session. So we'll go 12 to 1:30. We take a break. We refinish the ice, 2 to 3:30, 4 to 5:30, and then we just go on till 9:30.
This is going to be so fun. People can learn more, of course, HanfordWinterWonderland.com.
Absolutely.
We've got about a minute left. Anything else you wanted to mention?
We just, if you come into Hanford and you come ice skating, travel downtown. We have a lot of businesses downtown, a lot of, again, unique architecture that we have there. And so we just want people to explore our city. We're very proud of our city. We're a growing city. Mm-hmm. And this location, I don't think gets much better. The columns of the Civic, we're going to have a little light show on the columns. Maybe
is
some
this
artificial.
The Civic right here that we're looking at?
That is the Civic Auditorium, turns 102 years.
That is so cool.
And so those columns are about 70 feet high.
Wow.
And this rink will be, just as you see it, this rendering is actually fairly accurate.
Yeah. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in today. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Check it out, everybody. November 20th, downtown Hanford. And I think this will definitely, the other thing real quick, with COVID, obviously, people have been stuck inside. This is going to be a night to remember.
I believe so. I just think, because it is outdoors, a little bit safer. Right. If we have to distance, we can do that if we needed to. Right now, the maximum is 200 people on the ice at one time. Okay. That's going to be fairly crowded, and we could spread that out during the day. We don't think we'll have, quite that many, but we think in the evenings, especially on the weekends, will be pretty crowded.
And it's going to go till when?
No, January 9th. So the week after New Year's.
Perfect. Kicking off on the 20th. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Check it out, everybody. I will go to that.
Gotta come see it.
I've got twin daughters.
Okay.
They're 5.
Oh shoot.
So they would
and we have the little
this.
ice aids.
You do. Yeah.
That you kind of.
Yeah.
We got a sponsor for that.
You did. Oh, very good.
Yeah, Adventist Health.
Adventist Health. Shout out to them and Home Depot.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they've been our community has really welcomed this.
Yeah, this is awesome. All
So
right.
it should be fun.
Thanks again, brother.
Yeah.
I'll see you out there.
Okay.
I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We're back with another live local guest coming up next. Stay with us. Here we go, almost to 4 o'clock. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk Live. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building. When was this filmed? This must have been filmed a couple days ago, right around the storm, right? What? October 7th. Oh, it was October 7th. Oh, well, that was a long time ago, but look at how cloudy it was then. Beautiful day here in Fresno today. Halloween is coming up this Sunday, and we have a treat for you. Joining us live in our Tower District studios, I've got Daniel with the Tower District Marketing Committee, along with Johnny. What's your last name, Johnny?
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray. That's a great name.
Thank you.
That's a radio name.
There it is.
Johnny Ray, live and local, everybody. Here's some Def Leppard. Okay, so we're talking about today, though, the 14th annual Pooch Parade.
Yes.
It's back.
It's back.
It's back. Last year, of course, COVID situation canceled everything, but you guys are roaring back this year. It is on Halloween, Sunday, 1 to 5 p.m. Give us more info. We'll start with you, Daniel.
Well, the full event is called the Pooch Parade and Canine Costume Contest.
Okay.
Because we really want people to come out with their cute little dogs and dress them up really cute in costumes. And at the end of the 3 o'clock hour, we have the parade, and Johnny will lead the parade down Olive Avenue on the sidewalks.
Okay.
So we're not closing the streets. We're not going, the parade is not on the streets. But actually, we have 4 categories. The cutest dog, and they're all going to be the cutest dog, of course.
Of course.
The best costume. And then we have the best costume owner category, which means that the owner dresses like the dog in matching outfits. That's a category. And lastly is the best float. And that is also really awesome sometimes when we see some of these floats coming in very decorated with their dogs and costumes and very colorful and creative. So it's really something to see. It's worth coming out on Sunday.
Now, the event was supposed to happen last weekend, right?
That's
but we
correct.
had the storm, so you pushed it to this weekend, which I think will probably bring out more people, right? That it's happening on Halloween.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we suspect there'll be a lot of children out with dressed up in their costumes. And then from here, there'll be, I suspect they'll be walking down Olive Avenue, and a lot of the merchants will be out passing out candies themselves on that day. So.
Johnny, you're going to be the master of ceremonies,
Exactly.
the MC. Are you excited?
I'm excited. I always love to get the invite from my friend Daniel to come out and do something for the tower. Everything's always very festive, and I haven't done the Pooch Parade, but standing in this time, just a beautiful fall event. As you said, the combination of now being moved to Halloween, give that incentive to dress up and bring your kids out, dress them up, and that particular, one of my favorite categories, obviously, the dog and owner, the costume. So just
gonna be
fabulous
fun.
to be able to host it and be the what is it, like the guy marching ahead with
Right.
the baton, leading the cavalcade of costumes and characters.
That's
So
right.
it's
And it's so tower, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Now, so back 14 years ago, when this first started, what was the whole idea? Just to have fun?
Well, we do know that, pet owners love their pets. They're like family. They're like children. And there's so many in the tower. You just have to stand outside on any given day and you'll see people walking their pets. So this is a really good reason to bring their pets out with children, dressed in costumes. It's just the best of all those, best worlds. So.
And then I know that you guys are also going to have a. Is there going to be like any other things happening during the parade?
Well, we'll have music. There'll be a DJ playing
Okay.
music.
We also have pet-friendly vendors that are coming out,
Exactly, yeah.
Awesome.
along with the merchants offering different fare, but the vendors will be set up as well.
Okay.
Speakers, we have the ASPCA will come out and
Oh, nice.
talk about their program and their
Okay.
adoption program.
Okay.
It's a good opportunity to bring people out with SPCA and adopt a pet and take home maybe another pet. Maybe you won't take it home that day, but certainly get information to do that. We suspect Kinsey Rose will perform.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she was
so-
just on Central Valley Talk.
She was.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
she's
yeah. I think last
incredible.
week, yeah.
Incredible entertainer.
Yeah.
We'll have her come out and do a few songs. And let's see what else we got, Johnny. Just Tiny Paws will come out with little water bowls to make sure the dogs are hydrated.
Perfect.
We really want to encourage people to, after they register, visit the vendors, and then go out to the tower and visit the other merchants and restaurants, and buy food, buy beverages, and really support the tower merchants. That's really important right now as well.
Perfect. Real quick shout out to Irene's Cafe. A little preview, something else happening in November.
Sure. November the 5th, which is a Friday, will be a celebration of Irene's Cafe 30th year anniversary doing business in the Tower District. And that's pretty amazing. I kind of looked around and I wondered whether she was the oldest restaurant open and active right now. Quite possibly so. So that's going to start, but it'll be all-day celebrations with free appetizers with a purchase naturally. Will be decorations and music again. The ceremony will actually begin between 4 and 6 p.m. And Johnny Ray, again, will be the MC.
Awesome.
May do some singing going on, maybe some entertainers, some speakers. We want to really invite people from the neighborhood who were, customers of Irene's for 30 years. We also want to invite past employees who want to come back, and you can just imagine how many employees has she employed over the past 30 years. Come back and say hello and say hi. Let us know how you're doing.
Yeah.
So, and there will be cake, naturally.
Cake.
Oh,
Perfect.
of course. And Irene's such a beautiful supporter of everything that happens in the tower. She's actually also contributed a part of the rewards. She's donated with a $25 gift certificate in each
nice.
category
For the
Okay.
winners, yeah.
for the winners of the Pooch Parade.
Perfect.
So she just loves it. So she's a big sponsor and supporter of everything Tower.
Yeah.
She just has a great heart. So.
Well, check out Johnny Ray. He'll be emceeing. Daniel will be out there. A lot of people expected. The 14th annual Pooch Parade, Tower District on Olive, right?
Olive and Broadway.
Olive and Broadway. That's where things start, 1 to 5 p.m. Guys, thanks for coming in.
There it is. Thank you.
Come back anytime, okay?
We will.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
promote Tower. I'm Austin Reed. That's going to do it for Central Valley Talk today. Thank you for joining us. Man, it's been a full day of live local guests. We appreciate your time. We appreciate their time. We'll be back next week. Make sure you check out the Reed Report. That's tomorrow at 8 a.m. on My 53. And you can connect with me anytime on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on Air. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. Bye-bye.